Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Garrett Richards is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink, and sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Justin Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1-10.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Set to deal on 2-2. Looped out towards short. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Snider in an 0-2 hole here. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kobe Bryant. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him, good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Misses, ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Weakly hit to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. A dive, but he's back. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he's back in standing. Pham gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Throw over to first. Runner's back. The 2-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now for San Diego. Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. That's popped up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the second downtown, scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
The shortstop, Pee Wee.
First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So it was a swinging strike three. Pee Wee Reese goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now here it comes. Matt Kemp stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Standing in, Russell Martin. His past history with Richards. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Martin, a Canadian native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count remains full. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Manny Machado now, and perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. First pitch on its way. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Profar is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. This is foul right side. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Called strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Garrett Richards is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Kershaw comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A 1-1 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Now here it comes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Robinson is under it. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
At the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1-1. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Robinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Kershaw's ready. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's popped up. Reese ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count, 3-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Kobe Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's in there.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So striding in, Jackie Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
First and second here with nobody out. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. So with a couple of men on and 1 out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Digging in, Pee Wee Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he got him. Digging in now, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, runners at first and second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
82. We got a full count.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's set. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Russell Martin.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Richards is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's ball
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Count even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for LA. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The center fielder, Will Myers.
Pitch on the way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit out towards second. And Robinson will throw him out, one gone.
The pitcher, number 23, Garrett Richards.
So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Richards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. Ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Ready once again, Duke Snider. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Duke Snider.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Now at the plate, Kobe Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at 2nd. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers 0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
That's ball two.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Manny Machado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So here's Will Myers. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he takes strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Emilio Pagan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Trent Grisham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box, Matt Kemp. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. The 1-1 home.
That's the ball. Count is 2-1.
The high fastball is in there.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, runner back safely. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Jose Castillo.
Mookie Betts will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Mookie Betts.
Check swing called strike 0-1. In his career, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Castillo, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batter.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Duke Snider is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Up next is Dodgers, the right fielder.
Kirby Yates takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Kobe Bryant will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bryant is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Yates is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created from.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 2. Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Trent Grisham. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Robinson Ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
I got the count. 2
Looked
and
like
2.
he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 3-2. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Padres, number 52, Tim Hill.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The batter, number 1.
Well, look, Derek, the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping up to the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
This is in the air out to right. Gwynn is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hill, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Popped him up. Santiago shading to his right, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-0 now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
None out. Runners at first and second. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 9, Santiago.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So digging in now, Jurickson Profar, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Don't let that fly.
The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline. Turner has it. The throw to Robinson. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Hoffman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 51, Trevor Hoffman. Now catching and batting in, number 18.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hoffman has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. 0-1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is right there, one down.
Now back, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it may be the best changeup in the game right there, folks, as Hoffman gets ahead 0-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Cody Bellinger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For Los Angeles, number 35, Cody Bellinger. On the fastball to start the at-bat from Hoffman as he takes charge 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Richards wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Trevor Hoffman records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
the final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 3-3. The save to Trevor Hoffman, his 8th. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. He goes to 4-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.